there, Lisa here, Divine Messages 333 LLC. I am going to be doing a love reading for the sign of Leo. So, I have a bunch of decks here. I'm just going to see what calls to me, and let's get started. So when it comes to Leo regarding love, okay, we're going to start with, this is more for you, this deck. Forget what it's called, but face your adversities. I feel like I'm picking up that this may be more of a self-love message, but I don't know why we're starting with this. Okay, so we have be patient, speak up, reach for the stars, and strengthen your gifts. I just did a reading for Aries, a love reading for Aries, and there was a lot in that reading regarding having to be patient and divine timing. So I don't know if fire signs are feeling very eager right now. There's a lot of people, just with this being like Aries season right now. It's March 30th, 2025. With it being Aries season, there's a lot of like new coming in, new beginnings. As I just said that, I was just looking at this card with all the greenery. It's reminding me of like clovers, just growth. Strengthen your gifts and reach for the stars. Face your adversities. So as I'm looking down on this, I'm seeing in that heart the word your. Okay, so again, this could end up being more of like a self-love reading. The intention I put out is just for love. It doesn't necessarily mean romantic. I'm hearing to put these down. Okay. What message are we bringing to Aries? Okay, so got some new decks recently. Whoa. This is the Name the Emoticon. Okay, so we have emojis depending on, let me look at these before. Okay, so double take. Okay, in one ear, out the other. Guns N' Roses. Someone may not feel like they're being taken seriously, and you may need to speak up about that. You may need to speak up. And if you've already done that and you feel like it just for, like it went in one ear and out the other, like someone isn't, okay, so I just put the speak up and the in one ear and out the other under face your adversities. I'm hearing shortcomings. Okay, so someone may feel like their adversities are taken as like um, personal defects, or if you don't view your adversities like that, like you may get the impression from others, whether it's things that I feel like it's not things that they really said, but it's more like how you've been treated. Um, and so you may like try to wear a mask in regards to your adversities. You may um, try to like put on more of like a front, or downplay or make up in other areas, but I feel like it's time to really face it. And you may, if you're not being treated fairly because of that, or something around that, you need to speak up. And what I was trying to say is, if it felt like it was going in one ear and out the other, like say you were telling someone about something, like, hey, like, I don't know, like, I don't feel like people look at me like I'm their equal, and maybe I don't live. Say you work at a place and a lot of people make more money than you do, okay? And you are like, you're maybe newly promoted or something. You've been, you know, working somewhere for a while, and so you are moving up. Whatever, I mean, you could even be like working in a mechanic shop. I don't know why that came to my mind, but, and let's say first you just did, like, I don't know, just minor things, and now you're working on like, um, just more. I don't know. Why is this mechanics coming to me? Someone might be a mechanic, or I'm hearing someone may need to go to a mechanic, but, so maybe you're doing more work now. But anyway, so like, maybe you always haven't had very much money, so you've been like more lower income, right? And people have maybe treated you a certain way. It's probably because you're putting out that energy too, this kind of lack mindset, and then people are treating you accordingly. But either way, you feel like, it's an adversity, and uh, so as you are moving up, let's say in work, you're getting promoted or something like that. Now you're kind of like, like you've earned the seat at the table where everyone else is, sitting, but you feel like you're not being taken seriously. So you bring this to your supervisor, right? And you say like, hey, I know at one point everybody that I'm working with now was my superior, but now I'm at that same level as them. I just, they've been here longer or something like that, and you feel like, the manager said, the supervisor said, oh, I'll I'll do something about that. I'll make sure that we're all like, it's mutual respect, or we're treating each other, as equals around here. But like, say nothing's been changing. I feel like you need to be patient, and you just keep, working on whatever your talents are, whatever, uh, your strengths are. It says strengthen your gifts, so maybe there's something you're gifted at, um, but if you continue to do that, you're gonna keep moving up. I feel like you're already moving up though, and then we have speak up, the word up, and it's really big. So I do feel like you have been moving up in something. Um, okay, so what I'm seeing right now is like moving up, right? And then you have reach for the stars. So if I'm sitting here, let's say I'm like a like um, levitating, okay? As I'm sitting here, let's say I'm levitating, so I'm moving up. But the stars are above me, right? So we have reach for the stars. Now, if I started to reach for the stars, my hand is even higher, okay? So keep reaching. Envision yourself. I'm getting that you should envision yourself reaching, or not should, but try it, okay? Try envisioning yourself reaching for the stars. And as you're doing that, it's like you're being pulled up even, so I feel like your come up is going to be kind of fast in front, like, and it's happening in front of people, and it's happening like fast in front of, to other people it's going to feel like it's going to look or seem like it's really fast, but to you it's been a long time coming. But I'm getting that it is to other people. So that's making me think that you maybe are around new people. That I'm hearing something about the struggle. They haven't seen the struggle. They haven't seen you struggle. So let's say you're at a new job and maybe you started at the entry level position, maybe you've always worked an entry level position and you're starting at a new job. Now, these people, they don't know you, right? They don't know what your talents are. They don't know what your history is, your background. And then you come in and maybe they got an opening and you're like you already mastered the entry level because that's what you've been doing the last 20 years, the entry level position. Well, you could like train people on that. Well, now you're moving into being qualified, being capable of whatever the next position above entry level is. And my throat is feeling like I have something in my throat, and I'm keep looking down at speak up. Excuse me. Double take. Okay, so someone can think of double take like they did a double take, like looking at someone twice. But I'm getting more like like in a movie, because these are those movie things, whatever those are called. But I'm getting like, you've done this before, we're doing it again. There's something you're doing again. Also with this, it's like, it's the same thing. It's repeating, okay? And then with this too, the two, they're like 1 2 1 2, it's like pattern, some kind of pattern. This might be the second or third time you've been doing something. This may be the second or third time you've been doing something. Maybe have the same type of job. Maybe you're going back to something you've, it doesn't have to be a job. It could be an activity you do. It could be, a hobby. It could be just something, you've done something before. And you're doing it. You may have already done it twice. And you're going on your third time, or this is your second time. Maybe, sorry, something's in my eye. Maybe, let's say you worked somewhere before and you quit and you're going back. You went back to the same place you used to work, or something like that. You've done something twice, okay? At least twice. But for some of you, more than that. And you do need to speak up, but at the same time, you need to be patient, and not just patient with others, but patient with yourself. So the Guns N' Roses, I actually don't know, like, it makes me think of the band, but I'm, what I'm getting from this, I don't know what that's supposed to, I don't even know what does Guns N' Roses even mean. I don't, never really thought about it before. But what I'm getting from here is people might love to hate you. Like I was just saying, you may be moving up kind of quickly, and you also might be a. Oh, my dog is having a dream. Hey, hey, Papa, you okay? You okay? People may. I'm hearing envy. I don't know. Maybe some people are a little envious that you can move up so quickly. They might not even be people that you work with. These might be just people around you. That you move up so quickly, that you move beyond. Maybe moving beyond what you always done. This could even, I'm getting like family, jealous family, or jealous, like, friends that you talk to like on the regular, or people you talk to on the regular, or share. It doesn't even have to be like friends, because what I'm getting right now is like, you know, there's some places we go to where people are kind of like regulars, and like say you always go to this coffee shop, okay, and while you're waiting for your order, you kind of, chat either with the staff, or chat, like maybe you see certain other regular customers there in the morning or something like that, and you chit chat and just, oh hey, how's this going for you, that whatever, and then you tell them about how things are going for you, and they say that they're supportive, they say that they're, wishing you well, or, oh, that's great to hear that for you, or whatever, but inside, some of them might actually be a little envious, that because they may have seen you, even like when I was talking about people that you are working around, they may have been your superiors at one time, and and um, now you're on the same level, or you have the same position or something like that, and but because they've had that longer than you on the outside, they may kind of treat you like you're not like them, okay, and it doesn't just have to be at work. People, like I was saying, at this coffee shop, okay, or people you're talking with on the regular, you don't know how they really see you. You don't need to know either, but I'm just letting you know that there are some people that in their minds think or thought that they were above you on many levels, and they may be envious that you're actually, like, you may even, I'm seeing like someone leveling up to that person's level, the one who was kind of like thinking they were above you, but not only that, you're going up even more, you're going up another level. So now you were like down here and they were up here, right, in their minds, okay, you were down here and they were here. So, but you are telling them, well, you moved here and now you're also moving here, and they might be like, what the hell, Like, you're the person that comes in here and you're always counting your change to get your coffee, and now all of a sudden you're gonna be making more than me. What? And you didn't have to do this or you didn't have to do that. Like they're kind of envious. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. So you may be someone that people love to hate. Let's a little bit more for Leo. What does this have to do with love? What does this have to do with love for Leo? What does this have to do with love for Leo? What does this have to do with love for Leo? Emotional roller coaster. Okay. So with this leveling up, I feel like if you're dealing with someone right now, or if you've been thinking about possibly like getting out there and dating someone, dating people, or just being available, if an opportunity that you were interested in showed up, I feel like you could be an emotional, like feeling like you're on an emotional roller coaster because you're facing your adversities. You're holding, patience. I feel like you are kind of treading new territory. Like, I'm seeing something else on a book, and the title is, the way the title's written, it's like this, and it's reminding me of like the ups and downs. So yeah, or well, I guess what else I was getting is that if you're not feeling like you're on an emotional roller coaster, the person you're dealing with could be feeling that way, or it could even be the people that are now seeing you on a new level. Oh, it's super hot. The cat is out of the bag. What I'm getting from this is weird. What I'm getting from this, and see this arrow's going up. I'm getting, I don't even see anything here indicating this. But what I'm getting right immediately was that it's been, I'm hearing found out, but I don't know about found out. I'm picking up on someone had like a crush on a person, and the cat's out of the bag. Like, people know now. And if it's not that, then, because that's the first thing that came to me. If it's not that, whatever you're leveling up, whatever this is about for you, because, it's going to be different for different people, but whatever this is about for you, I feel like, if you've been kind of quiet about it, people know. People can see it, or they can tell, or someone's been talking about it, but it's not a secret anymore. I feel like someone may have said something. Someone may have. I'm hearing this up like it's a volume. Or I'm seeing it like it's a volume. somebody wasn't quiet about something, or something wasn't, oh, and then I'm seeing the ears. Yeah, I think someone was saying, like, gossiping. Gossiping, the cat's out of the bag, okay? Someone was turning up, like, I don't know if there's some kind of phrase or something when it comes to, like, gossip. And volume. Yeah, and then the up. I feel like a lot of people are talking about you. And they love to hate you. So let's look at what do you mean. I only have this many. I don't really want to get into the details of what happened, but let's just say I lost probably more than 50% of my cards. Or, well, I won't say lost, because I know where they were. I heard where they went. But someone actually, basically they stole my cards. So, which is a business. I have a, registered business, an LLC for my readings, but, yeah. A company, I guess, stole more than half of my cards. So I just recently got some more, because if you've been watching me or you've seen my videos in the past, I use Oracle primarily, but I also, read the energy. I read signs that I see, like actual, well, I have a box, and I find objects and I put them in this box. That was also stolen from me. Yeah, like along with crystals and all kinds of, all my books, that I have collected for decades, all stolen. I am working on getting them back, but we'll see how that plays out. Anyway, my point is that I used to have a stack of these cards, like that big, okay? Like, or maybe even bigger. Like, it was a big stack of these cards. Now I have to search for them again. And right now, all I have found, probably because of the location I'm in, but is this many. So, we will see. Tell us about Leo and how people feel. How do people feel about Leo? I'm getting this reading is for self-love, okay? That's a lot. Okay. Okay. So we have three very different cards. Some people think you're alright. Some people say this to your face, but behind your back, they're maybe not feeling that way, okay? Some people are feeling envious because at one point they felt they were doing better than you. Now they feel like they're the ones who are below, and they may not, their ego may not want to accept that. But based on their criteria for being, beneath someone, they feel in comparison to you, they would then fit that criteria that they have created, basically. And they feel like, because some of the people they run with, okay, including are in relationships with, were kind of operating in that same type of mentality. I mean, they may not have been like 100%, on the same page as the people that felt that they were above you, but in their minds, they're thinking like, say this is a guy and they, they date women or something, and they thought they were like, the shit or whatever, thinking that they're above certain people, but now because they've been, like you've surpassed them in their minds, now they're below you, and they're not as attractive to, like, this guy for the opposite sex or something like this, or their partner, if they're with someone. So just, this is what I'm talking, like, like your level up, your come up, your ascension, your promotion in life, they're not that happy for you. Like I said, some are going to be and some are not going to be, okay? And then we have, maybe I should move to LA. Again, I kind of feel like, I know that this meme doesn't mean that, or, well, whatever, how people might see this, but what I'm getting from this is that, like, there's a new kid in town and they need to get out of the way. So some people are like, well, I might as well just pack my things and just leave, because obviously there's like a new star, obviously there's a new favorite, there's a new it person, there's a new person with the, this X factor, whatever, Again, it's kind of like, well, might as well just close up shop and just move out of state, go try somewhere else. Okay. How else are people feeling about Leo in this situation? That's too many. In this situation with Leo, basically, I mean, I see this as a positive reading. And if you didn't have self-love, you wouldn't be leveling up. You wouldn't be in a place where you can reach for the stars, where you're thinking of, told to get a different deck, where you're thinking of strengthening your gifts. I mean, you may not even feel like you had gifts if you weren't practicing self-love. There's another deck I came upon, Funny or Die. It's like just a lot of pictures. to tell us about people and Leo in this situation. What would be on the minds? Okay. I feel like, yeah, this is just more about how people feel about themselves when it comes to comparing themselves to you. They feel like a mess. Get it together. Kind of like a freak. Like they really stick out. Not in a good way, though. That's a hot dog. Like a wiener. Like people aren't going to want to touch them. Also, what I'm getting from this is that you, Leo, wasn't I saying something about... Well, I don't know, maybe it wasn't, I don't know. Being kind, no, I don't think it was in this reading. Being like different, being able to, like, how other people see you, and they love to hate you, and this is like that's the test tube, or the tube there, like they know, how can I try to say this? They know you're cool, and they want to act like you're nothing. They want to minimize your awesomeness. Interesting. I did not think this reading was going to go like this at all. Okay. And this is another deck that I got. Last letter. I don't know. These are just some other games, but I use them. Okay. Yeah. It's like you're waking up and you're this. See, reach for the stars. Look how her arm is up. She's not reaching, she's yawning, but she's reaching up, like I was saying. And it's like people are watching. People are seeing. They're seeing you come up. They're seeing you wake up. They're seeing you rise up. And she's in a jewelry box, but this is making me think of like treasures, like a treasure chest, or like where you put your valuables. Like, you're valuable. People are seeing that you're valuable. People are treasuring you. People are the goods. I'm hearing you got the goods. This is where people put their jewelry, things that they value, and you're there, and you're waking up. You're there, and people are seeing it. I just think, yeah, this reading is about loving yourself, um, enough to remind yourself, if you're not being treated as an equal, if you're not being treated, like with respect, um, you love yourself enough and you remind yourself that their opinions, their thoughts of you, their views of you, it's just not your business. It's not your business. Um, some people are just going to love to hate you. That's okay. You're obviously doing something good, right? Otherwise, why would it bother them? I mean, we all get a shot. We all get a chance. Why would it bother them? Okay. It's a genie rising up out of the bottle and looking confused. Like, where did she pop up? What is this, a junkyard? Okay. She obviously doesn't fit in, and look at, she's wearing a jewel on her necklace. She's obviously overdressed. And her bottle is part of a lamp. And see that bus is going, it's like headed up. Or maybe it's actually headed down, but it's sticking up. Okay? So I feel like this, it's like people, there's being light. You're coming from the light, you're of the light. I feel like people need to clean up their image of you, and also see how there's a dog cage there. Okay. People may have felt like you were below them. Now, I don't think this is well, it might be a dog. I don't know. But now they feel like the dog. Okay. Some people may have acted like you were trash. And this is like I was saying, treading new territory. Like, she just looks out of place, right? She just looks out of place because you're rising up from that. And then we have a doll, and this kid is looking at this dollhouse. I'm hearing larger than life. Your family may be surprised. Your family may be surprised also of your new role, position. It's going to be different, like I said, for everyone, but I feel like your ancestors are looking on and they're proud of you. And there's other people. See this guy down here, he's looking at himself in the mirror. There's other people, they're going to want to take a look at themselves. It's like making them face themselves, like, how did this happen? Then there's other people here, like onlookers. And then there's other people, they want to act like, oh, that's no big deal. Doesn't matter that that doll is enormous in this house. Oh, I don't care. I'm staring at the wall right now. I'm busy doing something else. don't have time to look at that person and how they're like, everyone's got their eyes on them. I'm just looking at the wallpaper. That's what I'm over here doing. Just turning their back. Don't wanna acknowledge it. Okay, so I'm trying to think. Like this is really because Aries, their reading was like, it was different, but it was about self love and being patient. Okay, let me do this. Hidden Truth Oracle, because there was this emotional roller coaster, which could be you, could be other people. It looks like it's other people that are like on this emotional roller coaster. But you being in new territory could also trigger that. So if there's anyone romantic associated with Aries, what do they have to say? Is there anything they want to say regarding this situation? We both know I'm not the one for you, and I love you. Okay, so what I'm getting right now is that you may be... Did I say Aries? I meant Leo. Okay, I'm getting a few different things. So at first I was getting that you may be currently with someone, or like, talking with someone, and have you heard like this phrase, like, we can't take them with us, or they're not meant to go with you? Basically, starting this new chapter in your life, everyone that you are currently, talking with, it is someone that you think of as, what's the word? Maybe not prominent, but a person has a place. They have a place in your life. If you're leveling up, okay, and you're starting a new chapter, all those people are not going to remain in your life. They're not meant to. It can feel sad or angry, or you can have whatever feelings you have, they're valid. Although you'll only slow down your own progress. You only create like stagnancy, blockages. You might like kind of derail some opportunities for yourself if you insist on these people moving up with you. It's like when someone, like, they win the lot. Is this what I'm trying to say? They win the lottery and they move into a new neighborhood. Well, they want everyone to move into the neighborhood. You know what's going to happen though? They can't afford to move into the new neighborhood, so you end up paying for all these people to move so that you can all be together still in the same neighborhood. Well, you've now just lost a lot of money, and you insisting on them going with you, even though that's not how it's meant to be, for things to be balanced and for you to continue to progress. By you insisting and taking them with you, spending all that money so that they can be there, you have now slowed down your own wealth, your prosperity, your abundance, your blessings. You slowed them down. if you don't want to look at it in a spiritual way, okay, now you have way less money. Things you wanted to do with the winnings from the lottery, you can't even do half of it now, because now, in order to make sure that these people are still around you, or you still have access to each other, you sacrifice a lot of money and you paid for them, and you're not going to get that money back because they couldn't even afford to move there in the first place. They don't that like it's so obvious that they're not supposed to be there, you know. Now other people, they can afford to move. Maybe they're not in the same neighborhood, but they're like, less than a mile away, same side of town. But they brought themselves there because they were in alignment with that to do that. So yeah, cousin Joe can move can into the next chapter with you, but Aunt Mary can't, because she's on disability. She's 85 years old, and people are thinking about putting her into like a senior living home or something like that, and there aren't any in your area. You got to go 2 suburbs over, and there they'll be. But so that the seniors can afford it, they put it in a lower tax bracket, that neighborhood or whatever. So she's not meant to go with you. She's going to pass away soon. She might have to go into hospice or something like that. But you're insisting you have to have her there close by. So anyway, I think I'm going on too long about this. I'm like, it's like, okay, stop already. So they may be feeling like they're not meant to. This person may be feeling like the person you're dealing with or talking to, we will be together again. We both know I'm not the one for you. I love you. We will be together again. Okay, somebody wants to say something, but okay. Somebody wants to tell you how they feel about you. And at this time, they may, I feel like they feel like this. I love you. But I also feel like they sorry, I feel like this person wants to talk, but they want to just kind of like beat around the bush. Right now I'm looking down at these cards, and I'm noticing you got this way, and then you got this. I feel like someone kind of feels when it comes to you, this could be a totally new person actually, but take it how it applies to your situation. If you're dealing, I'm talking about if there's someone that's been on your mind, someone that's been on your mind, or someone you're currently actually dealing with. You're in a relationship with them, or you're talking to them. I feel like the other person feels like they don't know if they're coming or going, which way's up, which way's down, because they feel like they might love you. But at this time, and I keep looking down as she's waking up, okay? And so, or, well, that's how I see it. Like, oh, you know what? I just saw it another way too. That she's, okay, so the in the jewelry boxes, these usually like turn around. They like kind of, you see the ballerina kind of going around to the music. Um, I don't know why I just got like singing, or yeah, like singing, and a big, I hear like a big yawn. So, and then I heard like sing from the rooftops or something like that. And I keep thinking back about this speak up. Somebody may, oh, side note, someone might deal with guns. Random thing, with the Guns N' Roses. Someone might have guns. I'm not saying that as like a dangerous thing or whatever. Just like they might be, just a confirmation if this is about, your message. Like someone may um, be a gun enthusiast. That's what I'm trying to say. But so somebody wants to. They woke up to your to feelings about you. They woke up to feelings about you. They want to say something. Well, they've thought of saying something. I don't know if they actually want to. They've thought about it. I say I don't know if they want to because when my throat was, I had a cough and my throat was feeling like scratchy all of a sudden. It's like, I feel like when they've thought about what they would say, they, I feel like they have a really hard time even coming up with what they would say. Like when they, okay, so what I'm trying to say is when they've actually thought about it, but as they thought about it, they couldn't really find the words. They are also thinking or feeling like, how could I even express myself? I can't even think of the words, first of all. I don't know if I'm coming or going, if things are up or down. I don't even know. I don't know how I'm going to speak up and say anything, okay? And, because it's like, I won't be able to get the words out, is what I'm kind of getting. Like, I won't be able to even get the words out. So, I think that the only things, or along this line of what they've actually thought they could say is, we both know I'm not the one for you. We both know I'm not the one for you. Now, I feel like they're saying that because also for them, like, something about you and them and you, like, you may be from two different okay, so I'm hearing income, but backgrounds or something like that. Like, you may, like, two different worlds or something. Like, entering each other's world is like, it's like that for you, like the expression on her face, like, or you don't know how they'd fit in your world or you'd fit in their world or something like that. And so an easy way to get out of this love thing, because I feel like there there's something about it, like, what am I trying to say? There's something about, I feel like they're scared a little bit of love. I feel like they're scared of love. Or maybe it has to do with you both being like from two separate. Oh, pulling into your. Okay, like, can this person move up with me? They may be feeling like that. That might be them. Something about this, I feel like, yeah, like maybe this is where you've been, and you've aligned with someone who's also here, okay? But something about two different worlds. Because I was going to say, but you're moving up. I feel like you may have already been thinking about, and this might even be you saying that you're not the right one for them. You might feel like you're not the right one for them. You may be asking yourself, like, not that you, I'm hearing date down, something about someone may have that type of mentality where they feel like certain people are below them, above them, type of thing. And as you're moving up in a new career or something in life, you're leveling up. The people you date may change, because you are making big strides in your life. So things all around are going to be changing. And you may be realizing, or someone you're dealing with may be realizing, kind of like here too, that you guys might not be on the same page. You might not be on the same page. And so that might be a little difficult, emotionally. But then we will be together again. So this could either be someone from a past life, someone you've already been with, or in this lifetime, you may have made a little more progress with this person from a previous lifetime, but in this lifetime or this cycle, it's not going to be long lasting. But at another point, you will come together, whether it's this lifetime or another, you will come together again. On the bottom, I wish I had treated you better. So it could be a past life person. Because this is someone that you've had a relationship with before in the past. When I say that, I mean like a past life. Okay, so because in this lifetime, you two may not stay together, or it may not be long lasting when you do come together. you may have progressed a little from the previous lifetime. And so next lifetime, when you two come together again, you'll have more work to do. But if they would have treated you better, you'd be a little further along this time around. Any final words this person wants to tell Leo in regards to this reading? I know I messed up everything. I knew exactly what I was doing. So that's just confirmation. It's sabotage. So I see why there's an emotional roller coaster, because you may be having memories. This person might want to, if this is a past person, I don't know why I'm just getting that right now, because that wasn't even anything we really talked about. So I'm getting that this could be a past person from this lifetime that you are not in contact with, and they may be coming back and want to, if they're not coming back, they're thinking about this, like they want to be able to say this. Okay, yeah. I'm picking up on different energies. Definitely. There is someone from your past that has been thinking about saying something to you and this kind of stuff. I wish I treated you better. I know I messed up everything. We'll be together again. They know that they're not the one for you. They know that. So I feel like they're waking up to their reality, or what it used to be. They're having a different perspective. They're having, it's like when someone looks back at the past or past pictures, photos, things like that, and remembering how something was in the past, like they're thinking about it differently. They're waking up to a different perspective. Now, this person, for all of you, this person may not how can I say this? You may be like, oh, I know who that is. I don't, that person did blah blah blah, or I don't have good feelings about that person, or something like that. But what I'm getting is that to the extent that they I feel like they don't, there's someone who's dealing with a past person that has like a lot of, I call it false pride. They're too proud, and they don't want what I'm about to say to be said. Okay, sorry, I'm just like, really sore sitting on the floor. But okay, to the extent that they can show love, they do wish that they treated you better. They did know what they were doing. They knew that they were not treating you well. And that's why they also know that they're not the one for you, because they do know that you're like this genie and this was their world, basically. Okay, I'm not saying literally like they live in a dumpster, okay, or a junkyard. I just mean like you were better than that. I'm not saying you were better than them, but whatever you were dealing with when they were doing what they knew what they were doing, okay, you didn't deserve that, and they knew it, and so therefore you didn't really like make sense in their world, okay? I mean, in the reality of it. Maybe to outsiders, you two look like a great couple, or that's not what I mean. I just mean like, because that was a fake world, right? If you knew everything that was going on, even if you knew that this person was being whatever to you, they not treating you right, you didn't know all of the things that they were doing. And they knew what they were doing. So they had more of a full picture than you did. And you did not, you stuck out in that world. It was like you were above that world. You were above that reality. But this was the reality. Okay? And you woke up. So now, the reason for some people, and you'll know if this is for you, if you've been following along and this is resonating for the most part, what I'm about to say, this is only going to be for some people. But you know that the reason that they wish they would have treated you better is because they want you back. They know they messed everything up. And, but they know that they're not the right ones for you. They're just trying to hold you back. It's like if they can't have you, I don't know if you hear that train. They, that's confirmation to me. But they basically want to be able to do that again with you, and if they can't have you, it's not like, do you hear the train? It's not like if they can't have you, no one can, in the way like they don't want anyone else to love you. They just want to be the one to mess things up for you if you're not going to be with them, because that messes things up for them, because they got something from you that was beneficial to them, but you got the short end of the deal by being with them. So they were like, they wanted to win anyway, period. They wanted to come out on top, and above you. But that's not the way it was supposed to be, because of what they were doing, because of how they were treating you. So the reason they are thinking we'll be together again is either they think that they've got it like that and they can come back, or in the next lifetime we'll do another take. We'll do that again, right? We'll run through that relationship another time. This is kind of a weird way to end it, but I'm way over the time that I thought I was gonna take. So we got you advice right from the beginning. You're gonna have, you're gonna have the people that just aren't gonna show support, or if they do, it's fake support. Even if it's like kind of fake, kind of phony, disingenuine, insincere. I mean, if they want to give you a compliment, whether they really mean it or not, just say thanks. It's you didn't need their opinions to elevate, to get the promotion or to move into the new neighborhood. You didn't need their permission or their support or their approval, right? So you don't need it now. Thanks for bearing with me. And like I said, I moved into a new place again. So, yeah, I'm just out on the floor. So, anyway, I am going to go, and I appreciate all the support. Please like the video, share it if you think it will resonate with Leo or someone with Leo placement, and check out the deals on my readings. A little off tonight, but we will see you next time. Later, Leo.